My husband gave me a murder case to solve, and we are going to solve it for the next 3 days.
Welcome to Kid Culprit, Solve the Murder Mystery Series,
Alright.
Episode 1.
Cute little notes here and find it therapeutic. So he drank this tea that was served to him by a trusted person. So we have potential suspect. What was the motive? Was
Timing, the tip.
Hello, welcome back. Happy Eid Mubarak to you, and happy April as you watch this video. I am actually in the mood of investigating. My husband gave me a murder case to solve, and we are going to solve it for the next 3 days. Is this a murder mystery game that he actually created yesterday? And for context, I actually enjoy and find it therapeutic if I watch a documentary about murder case, because if you have watched Dahmer, I also love Dexter, I love The Residence, the comedy side of it, and then I like Knives Out and few other murder mystery or whodunit kind of movie. Oh yeah, I also love You. With all this background, and my husband, Atik, loves to be a game master. So whenever we have a board game, he will be the one that we would want, also hate, also annoyed if he becomes the game master. But he's just very good at hosting and facilitating the game. We were rewatching this series actually called Weed on Netflix yesterday, and one of the boy character, Shane, actually was sent to a summer school. He actually was given a practical assignment to solve a murder mystery, and that triggered our eager beaver game master, as he always is. He came up with this cute little idea and suggestions. Like almost instantly, he asked me, "How do you feel if we play this murder mystery? I think I'm gonna do it for you." What? He picked up his phone and then he straight away ChatGPT. And my only request was, "Can you please make it easy? Because I don't think I'm good at it." And then he was like, "Oh yeah, don't worry." I was pulled into a briefing session and I was given the case.
Welcome to Kid Culprit, Solve the Murder Mystery Series,
Alright.
Episode 1.
And here we are in the middle of crunch time, and the deadline is tomorrow. I'm gonna present to him what I found and try to solve this murder case. So during the briefing, I was given this file, these cute little notes here, the last message. He actually wrote this himself, and we have 3 suspects and we have 1 clue given on the first day. So right after work, I'm gonna sit down with my thoughts and let's see how it goes. I've laid out all of these informations into structure and try to deduce all of the infos into sequence and try to find connections to one another. So we have potential suspect, we have informations of where did it happen, what was the motive, was something that I tried to connect, the possible connections to it, and how was it done. The only thing that we know yesterday was that Daniel was poisoned through his tea, right? And we were still waiting for the forensic report as of yesterday, and we also requested for CCTV footage. And all of these questions began yesterday, and I took a break and I come back after dinner and then start further deducing informations into my theory into my journal. So this is actually my thinking journal. Is the perfect chance for me to start using this notebook. Okay, so the first thing that I did is to understand the victim. So Daniel, he's a husband, also had an argument about money with his wife, Sarah. He also have expensive death insurance, which costs and valued at 500k. He has a business partner who actually keep losing his money. They're not making profit. So he drank this tea that was served to him by a trusted person in his own apartment, and he was dead by 10:30 p.m. The victim is also secretly loved by his close friend.
We found messages suggesting Lina had feelings for Daniel, but it's unclear if he felt the same.
The other information that we know is that he knew who was the murderer because there was an unsent text with no recipient in his draft in his mobile phone saying that the murderer is ... The other information that we know is that he wanted to leave the country.
From what we have gathered, Daniel was planning to live alone.
By himself. So now we're going to talk about the suspects. So the wife, she argued about the money. She probably interested with death insurance that costs about 500k. That she loves him, that's the question. And she said that she was out with a friend that night. She wasn't home, but we don't know she's out since when. No timing, no details. That's when the CCTV footage that's going to come out that will help us nail down all this information. The business partner, Amir, he lost about 100k, so he technically owed Daniel about 100k. He kept losing the business money, and he's about to lose his company share because Daniel is going to remove him from the company. And we wonder, the questions here, is he angry that he will be removed from the business? He might lose everything, right? So that could be a motive. If Daniel die, he can get all of the shares, the balance of the shares and the profit, and he won't lose the company. Could Amir be the friend that Sarah claimed she was out with? We don't know that yet, but it seems like there was a lot of interactions in the text between Sarah and Amir together leading up to the death or the murder day.
Must be these two, baby.
So that was the information that we had yesterday. And the third one, the secret lover, Lina. We only have information that she was emotional.
Witnesses say she became emotional after finding out about his plans. We're still trying to understand their relationship.
So with all the new information that we have from the CCTV footage, I'm trying to reorganize the timeline of the murder. And from the CCTV, the new information that we got from our intel says that 8 p.m. Amir arrived at Daniel's place and left at 8:30. Sarah claims that she left the place, but there was no footage of her leaving the place at 8:30. So now, from the fact, it shows that Amir was the only person who left the place by 8:30. At 9:30, 1 hour later, Lina has arrived, and it was confirmed in the footage at 9:45, which was the report in the forensic says that the poison was served at 9:45 p.m. He was probably dead by 10:15, so he was found at 10:30. And now the footage has said that Sarah came back to the house at 10 p.m. without any confirmations when was the time that she left the premise. Also, she claimed that I was out with a friend. There's no information or intel about who was the friend. So now we're going to talk about theory. The theory number one is Sarah heard about the news from Daniel that she's going to be divorced, and Daniel telling her that means she would get less asset, or maybe there's no asset going to be divided to her because Daniel suspected that she has been cheating on him with his friends, probably inclusive Amir. So Daniel told Sarah that he's going to leave the country. She got upset and decided to poison him. So now, in the theory number two, if she worked it out with Amir, or she have a fling or relationship with Amir, Amir knows all along that he's going to be in trouble with all his debt, thinking that maybe if she worked with Sarah and removed Daniel completely, they will earn money, he can save his business, he can own all of the business. Since he's been shagging Sarah, they probably can end up together, right? And they somehow frame Lina. My third theory, Lina felt emotional, either being rejected and accepted properly, or just being sad and gone psychotic about it. when Daniel decided to leave the country, and when she knew that Daniel finally divorced Sarah, or divorcing Sarah, she thought that she's going to be the next Sarah to Daniel, but it seems that Daniel doesn't seem to want to live with anyone. She was somehow the person who helped Daniel to start the business. Maybe, assumption, maybe that's why she's so emotional. He loves Sarah and still can't see her as a woman that in love with him so much. And so she got mad and poisoned him. Because it's very easy to say that she could be the one who poisoned Daniel, because she entered the premise at 9:30 p.m. and you got 50 minutes to prepare that. That is so easy for her to be known as the main suspect. And somehow Lina caught in the middle. So I think Sarah and Amir is the main suspect here. Priority number one goes back to the wife, because I don't think Daniel's partner Amir has the guts to do this. If there's a footage of him leaving the place at 8:30, and also from the fact that we got from the CCTV, there is no footage of her leaving the place, but there was a footage of her returning back, coming back to the apartment at 10 p.m. So convenient. And we don't know who was her friend that she claimed to be her alibi. So I think she probably worked with the alibi, the friend, who disguised as her, and entering the premise and staying hidden in the place until the authority team came. The medical, the police, the detectives, which is my boss, who got the case for me. And he sneaked through among the crowd and leave the place without anyone notice. So I think it's Sarah. Let's find out tonight.
Okay. So let's start with
Alright.
who is the killer. The message Daniel was trying to say was it was Sarah.
It was Sarah.
Good job, detective.
Okay.
But unfortunately, you got it wrong.
Hola, who?
Was Lina.
It's very obvious what? It's so convenient. But why would she leave the evidence of herself? Like, I'm gonna meet you tonight, and then she put herself in the CCTV.
She didn't know it.
Why would she self-be?
When you're being emotional, you do ridiculous things.
I was so sure. I was so sure it was the wife. Because she didn't match the description at all.
Well, that's what you thought. Out of jealousy. You have said that just now. I macam timing, the tea was made. You cannot add another information that you thought it would be because it's not in the evidence. Well,
Okay, so I failed my first case.
nah, it's fine, not fail. You've done it. Any question you want to ask?
No.
You're the best. You did good. Detective, your theory was strong, but you focused too much on motive and missed the timeline.